Hello, my darling heart. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a bit more about what it means to divinely prosper and about divinely prosper movement, which has been going now for 3 years. So I really have a deeper understanding about what it does, what it doesn't do, who it's for, who it's not for, and the soul contract that's really very much part of the women that are in Divinely Prosper. I'm here in Ile-sur-le-Sorgue in a beautiful coffee shop called Le Grand Café. And I was drawn specifically to this coffee shop because this coffee shop was the coffee shop that we went to first when we came here to explore the nudge to be living in this beautiful place. And the other reason I'm drawn to this coffee shop is that, look, it's beside the Sorgue. So you might be hearing in the background, look at that. You might be hearing in the background the water, and I feel, I don't know, this is kind of part of the experience and you really connecting with what I'm going to be sharing about Divinely Prosper. So the concept of Divinely Prosper, first of all, is when I was given the name Divinely Prosper and then given the guidance, the transmission about what I was to create inside the container of Divinely Prosper, it is an island. It's like an island. It's like when people join Divinely Prosper, it's like they get on that plane, they fly to a whole other reality, and we call that the Divinely Prosper Island. Because in this island, in this container, what I'm seeing is that when women buy their ticket, straight away inside of them something shifts. They feel a sense of freedom. It's like their soul starts to fly, and they are blown away by the love, by the quality of the women in Divinely Prosper, and they're blown away that actually this really exists. And so the concept of DP is that you get on this aircraft, you fly to a completely different island, a whole new world, and this is where we love, honor, and respect each other as women, where we're spiritually connected. The women inside Divinely Prosper have done enough inner work in themselves. So this would not be for someone who has just discovered spirituality or just discovered personal development. To be honest, there's a lot of other places that are offering that, but there isn't a lot of space or places for women who are on that advanced journey, who are kind of on their purpose, moving into their mission or going from their mission into their leadership, which is their divine calling. And the guidance that I was given about why I was to create this space is that the work that you as a change maker, a leader, a pioneer, a powerful spiritual coach, healer, change maker, that generally the women, when we have that role, then we never fitted into the 3D constructs. We never fitted in. We always felt there's something off here. Women who are entrepreneurs and who have done all the right things, have done the 6 steps, the 7-step process, who've done all the marketing, who've done all the funnels, who haven't done the funnels, who resisted the funnels, and it just hasn't worked. And why that is because you are not here to work in the 3D limitation, restriction, hard work, making things happen, working hard for your money, putting yourself out there. None of that works for the kind of women that I work with, because we are not here to be the norm. We're not here to create the norm. We are here to create right now on this earth plane the newer. We are here to create new models. We're here to bring in the energetics, the ancient divine feminine, and heal the ancient divine masculine principles. We're here to live to the rhythm of our hearts, to the rhythm of the divine, and to follow that intuitive nudge. Because those intuitive nudges often are a bit scary, like they're outside the box, they're outside the norm. And so what I've seen is that this space of Divinely Prosper, like it's a sacred container. It's where it's about unconditional love. There is no judgment. There is no jealousy. There is no hierarchy. So it's like I have an aversion to authority. So it's like, ladies, I've got the task of creating Divinely Prosper, but you're with me, we're doing it together. And it's about the win-win. It's like nobody's left behind. Yes, in the journey of divinely prospering, there are going to be contractions, because what's happening is you are breaking free. It really is a bit like the butterfly experience. So this kind of, you go through this kind of breaking free, and yes, it's uncomfortable, but it's not painful, and it's we really, because you have the support of the women, and because we've all gone through it and are still alive and vibrant to tell the tale, that actually what I'm finding is that in Divinely Prosper, what we've got set up, which I'll talk about the actual dynamics of it all, then you actually let the energy carry you rather than resist it. And it's really the biggest thing I think in Divinely Prosper is the mindset, and it's receiving. It's like women are not good at receiving. They feel uncomfortable. And even if they receive, they're very uncomfortable on the unconditional receiving. So it's like it's not a give and take. It's not a getting anything. It's about it's a giving and it's a receiving. It's an allowing. It's a having, and it really is changing from the inside out and becoming the soul of who you are, and seeing the creator, the creatrix that you are. And when that happens, and it happens very quickly, it's like, oh my God, you just stop resisting. It's like, we're hearing a lot, like Marcia says, you couldn't make it up. And so what I've been guided to kind of create on this island, it is like we're all living on this island together. We're all networking together, seeing each other, walking around the street, metaphorically, like in Facebook, on our Zoom calls, in person. There's a lot of the women all over the world who have found pockets of women in DP because they've shared it with other friends of theirs or other people that they think, oh my God, they would really benefit from this. And they have these like live meetups, right? So, and I was in London there in September. So I met some of the ladies on the actually at the event I was in, but also the next day with an amazing brunch. So this is a real personal. It's like, you know, it's heart-centered. It's like we have the same. We love and care for each and every one, and their business, and their career, and their family, their loved ones, as just as much as if it was our own, right? And so what we have created in Divinely Prosper is things that, again, I've been guided to create, but I never understand until afterward what the significance are. So on a Monday, we have what we call a Monday Wisdom. I come in every Monday into the Facebook group, and I bring in a transmission and a message of what these women need to receive, need to know in terms of, like it's the weather as well, like the energetic weather about what is going on energetically and how they can use that energy to soar, to really, really be living and taking themselves on the higher plan, the higher perspective. And so it's like they're no longer in the dregs, they're no longer in they're not in the lack, they're not in the 5D energy, they're just it just, if you're not, the frequency is different. So my job is then to keep people on that high trajectory. So whatever comes in or whatever's channeled, it's exactly what that group of women do. And that enables them to go out and do their work in a bigger way. That means that actually when the women have invested in themselves through Divinely Prosper, it's a win-win for everybody, because they are in a better energetic place, they feel more connected, feel supported, they don't feel alone. There's a lot of support from, the tech that could be getting away in the way for people, bringing their work out, the social media, changing perspectives and helping with the energetics of the containers. Maybe, if business isn't working, there's many different reasons for it. People think it's my fault. It's not your fault. It's like, it could be the name of the container. It could be the actual offerings aren't right. It could be that, okay, there could be an inner block, but we uncover that within Divinely Prosper. And I'm very quick. Like, I've got no time to be wasting. So the work that I do, I can have you moving out probably within a minute. And so as a result of that, you're not wasting time in the slush, in the stuff that actually at the end of the day doesn't matter, right? It's only a distraction. And you're focusing on what you do want, and you're gaining confidence because you're thinking, oh my God, I never realized it would be so easy. Oh my God, I can't get over this. Right? So it's like, so this is why we have the Monday Wisdom. Then on Tuesday, this is where we have our live Zoom meetings calls. So on the full moon, we have a love seat, which is really a live coaching, like I have someone that is in front of me and I'm coaching them one-to-one, and the other ladies are there witnessing and they're borrowing the benefits. And what we're saying is like, even working on this woman, and it's not you, let's say, it always resonates. It's like, how does this relate to me? And I have had women who have not been on the love seat and have had incredible shifts. I had a woman a couple of weeks ago who basically watched the replay. It was a very, very powerful session, and she got a download to create a calendar. Within 3 hours it was created. It's at the printers, and that's actually going to be ready for sale. And she's just following. She's like, that idea was not inside her before. And this is the thing. This is why Divinely Prosper is so powerful. Then I have a new moon Q&A round table. So it's like, ask me absolutely anything. So you come, you can ask your question in the Facebook group if you can't join live, or you can come live. And I will do, this is like hot seat kind of, like speed dating, like literally me going, okay, what's your issue? Yeah, move on. And it's like you have about 10 coaching and healing sessions in the one session. It's absolutely mind-blowing. And then what's really, really important is the wealth of the wisdom in the contribution, because we're co-creating this in Divinely Prosperous. So I get guided to say, right, this woman, you need this woman who contributes to the journey of Divinely Prospering, her modality. Or it can actually be as well that if a woman has an idea and she wants to try that out in our Divinely Prosper community and get some feedback, then this masterclass is led by one of the women in Divinely Prosper, and it's absolutely incredible. And then she can make an offer afterwards. And so again, it's a win-win. We're learning about all the different modalities, we're receiving the healing, and then we can actually buy from each other as well. And this brings me on to the part where we're creating our own economy. So every Thursday we have a marketplace, and this is an opportunity for all the women to, I see this like a mall, a shopping mall, and we all have our different shops, and we're strolling around thinking, okay, what do I need? And this is where women also get a lot their investment back, because we're buying from each other, because I would rather buy from someone that I know. But also I want to buy personally from women who are of a certain consciousness, because when you move through the level of consciousness, and I don't particularly like using levels, but anyway, it's the only word that's coming in. But when you, like, I wouldn't benefit from someone who hasn't done their own inner work if I was to work with them, because I've already done, like, I'm I'm in that 8th, 9th dimensional frequency. So it would serve nobody. I want to have women who have that level of consciousness. They can actually also hold my energy and guide me and help me. And so we're doing that for each other, right? So, we have women that, have their own decks, who have their own books, and we buy those from each other. Amazing artists who are doing channel paintings. I have already got 2 of them, and I've 1 more on order. So poetry, beautiful, amazing, personalized poetry. I mean, that I have gifted to 2 friends already, and they were literally blown away by it. So this means, and then as well as that, is that even if you don't buy in there, when you're working, what I'm seeing is that when people are working with clients and they feel, actually, I'm not the one that could help you in this particular situation, but I know a woman who can, and you can have the trust that you're handing your client over to someone who has that skill and who can really actually benefit from, and you really are supporting and assisting on multiple different ways. We then have on a Wednesday, and this kind of came about recently because we've had situations, for different people might need healing, or family members going through a rough time. We've had situations where family members were practically homeless, couldn't find a home, and we all energetically came, sent the energy, and miraculously within 24 hours a house came available. So these are the kind of things. So we've created now this altar, and every Wednesday is the day whereby you put your wishes, your whatever support, whatever prayers, whatever healing for anyone, for anything. And that also is really, really creating incredible shifts. And then on Friday is the day we celebrate. And the celebration part is something that's really, really powerful, because when we celebrate each other, because what I've seen with women is that we don't acknowledge ourselves. Oh, we haven't done this, we haven't done that. But on a Friday, we're like, oh, hold on a minute, let's just look to see what has worked. Let's look at, actually, there must be something through the week that I can celebrate, no matter how big and small. And when you start thinking about the celebrations, you're like, oh my God, I have so much to celebrate. And so I participate in those celebrations as well. So if there's a post, we can do Facebook Lives. And then we also have dream pods. So, I mean, this again came in about a year ago and has been a game changer, a dream pod, create dream pods. I was like, okay. And I put women into groups of 3, and you speak into your field for every quarter. You meet once a month together. You decide between you what suits. And you speak into the field about your dream, and then each person in that group energizes the dream and also gives feedback. And what I've found is, by participating in that dream pod, their intuition has really, really increased. It's absolutely incredible. And we also then have a budding system, accountability. And this is really important, because what I have found myself, if I'm not accountable to anybody else, I won't do it. And so by having the accountability buddy, you have that support, you have someone that gets to know you, that can pull you out of your bullshit, that can actually make suggestions, that can see things. It's like a mirror. If I'm looking at the mirror, I'll only see this. But actually, the mirror looking back to me can see what's behind me, right? Can see things that I can't see. I can only see the wall in front of me. So it's like, and I think the other 2 major game changers has been our power hours. We have the power hour, and that takes place every Tuesday. And that is when you get on a call on Zoom and you get stuff done. Things that you've been putting off, things that maybe you need, you would like some assistance with. You want help with any aspect of tech. You feel stuck. You come on there, and this is where you get it done. We put you into a room with someone who does the tech, the social media. That's Lisa. And what has happened is that once they've started, they can continue on themselves to say, we got you started. And God loves when we take action. It rewards action, right? And money absolutely loves fast action. So as a result of that, what they're doing is they're really, in this hour, it's bearing huge dividends in so many levels. And we're about now to start a finance hour. And this finance hour is going to be about you really taking charge of your money. So money, you can earn all the money you like, right? And you're well able for earning the money, but how you manage your money is essential. So we're taking charge of the money in Divinely Prosper so that we can invite more money in, and we can direct the money in different channels so that it can do the work. We're not here to work for our money. The money is here to do the work on our behalf. And so once you start managing your money, directing your money, paying attention, and having that focus, miracles happen. More money comes in, opportunities come in, you're confident, you are a money magnet. And so all of this combination of different things has shifted. This is what it is to divinely prosper. It's like, and it's really, the keys are knowing who you are, getting out of your own way, increasing your intuition, and taking aligned action, and bringing the wealthy woman that's already inside of you out. And what I'm seeing is, because you are blessed amongst and you can see these other women, it becomes natural. It's like, this is the norm. So it's like it's the field, it's the frequency. Divinely Prosper is an alchemical frequency container, reality, lifestyle, island. And so therefore, it's practically impossible because you're not available. So it's like me living here in France. It's like I'm here in November. So this is the reality. So I don't have the freezing cold weather. Yes, it's fresh, the sun is shining. And so I can't imagine it being wet and cold, and that is not, I'm just not available for it, right? So you have your own version, and this is really about living the life you love. And actually, in some respects, it's about exchanging living, which I really feel the conditioning of living is existing, and it's actually about thriving. It's about raising your standards. That's the other thing that we do as well, is we work on your values, and we also work on your where you're accepting mediocrity, because as you grow and expand, you have to review your values and review what you currently accepted, your standards. Like, I think that's how it is. It's like your values and your standards, and they raise. And because in universal law, when you actually have in your life, to be honest, taking personal responsibility here, is that what you currently have in your life is what you are accepting, what you believe that you are worthy of. And when you join Divinely Prosper, when the women have joined Divinely Prosper, the reason their life changes is they've given it to themselves. Because what I see for women is they give everything to everybody else. Their children want, the most expensive jacket that someone else wants, I don't know, to go somewhere. They'll give all of that, but when it comes to them, they put themselves on the back burner. And that's not what women are here to do. And that's also the other benefit, is why it's benefiting you, it's going to benefit everybody, if you become the role model. You can say all you like to your children. You can say all you like how you want to be treated. That means nothing. It's how you are being. It's the role modeling. And it's your energy. It's your energy speaks volumes. Everything starts to shift. People start to treat you differently. They say there's something different about you. What is it? Like, has your hair changed? It's your energy has changed. And this is why Divinely Prosper is not a course. It is not a program. It's a journey. It's an experience. It's a lifestyle. It's an island. It's a frequency. And inside in that island, we are doing the inner work on your personal, physical, emotional life, and we're also showing you and guiding you how to do business in a more connected way. And the businesses that are coming in now, like this new Earth template is here. So, I mean, it's our time. It's like, you can't do business the other way. You can't do business leading from the masculine. It doesn't work. You've got to do business working with the ancient divine feminine, and then you implement the divine masculine. Okay? And it's working with your divine council. So every quarter we have a divine council, and we're focusing every quarter on a money-making activity and an exponential growth activity that's divinely guided. And that's the other thing where the accountability comes in. Then halfway through those 99 days, so like 6 weeks in, we will look and say, okay, where are you? You know, we kind of make sure that you review, where are you, what's working, what's not working, does that plan that you were given, does it still need tweaking, does it still apply, are you on track? And so then we can capture and track those changes, so that, like an aeroplane, you know, if a pilot is out by 1% and he wants to go to New York, and he's out of his flight path by 1%, he might end up in San Francisco. And this is why we do all of that in DP. And so and you know what I'm even finding? It's just being in there. It's like, you might say, oh, but I haven't got time to take it up. You don't need it all, because the field is holding you, and we're going to guide you to say, right now, this is where you need to focus your energy. And you've got that, we'll move on to the next thing, we'll move on to the next thing. And it's these building blocks that are causing the leaps. So there is no more steps anymore, right? So why would you wait? You can have your transformation actually like that. But do you believe it? Are you receiving it? So it's like, you can have your transformation in your divinely prosperous life now, or you can wait another 6 months, another year. That's your prerogative. But it's only until you trust in the divine, and what I'm sharing here it's a draw. You'll feel it, because also the other unusual thing about divinely prosper is it's part of your calling. You have, on a soul level, when you were doing your soul plan, you agreed to be part of this movement, to co-create this heaven and earth, to be the pioneer, to participate in the co-creation of this new world, to be the role model, to get women out of their own way, to help conscious men stay in their power, to help the unconscious men, right? It's a big task. This is why I have been here to create Divinely Prosper, so that you can fill your cup up, you can be loved up, you can be taken care of, you can be pulled out of your bullshit, you can be unconditionally accepted. And when a woman has all of that, she changes, like naturally. It actually, what happens is that it happens so naturally, the women don't realize, thinking, oh my God, they even look different. They even look different. So let me see here what Goddess Isis, because Goddess Isis is the woman who came to me and said, you are the voice of the ancient divine feminine, and you are creating this container, and the image I was given is this island with a beautiful golden temple, 2 pillars. So what is Goddess Isis? What do you want to say about what Divinely Prosper is? What do you well, come on. What is Divinely Prosper? Divinely Prosper is stay true and be in your power, Osiris and Isis, Lord and Lady of divine authority. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. So you are a sovereign divine being with spiritual authority and freedom within you. You do not need permission from anyone to be who you are and live your life as you choose. This is your divine birthright. Guard it as the precious treasure that it is, and remember that you are a divine being. That is the purpose of Divinely Prosper. And I'm going to, because I really also feel part of Divinely Prosper, we work with Christ consciousness. I'm actually feeling more and more Christ consciousness coming into Divinely Prosper. And I feel we're here to kind of heal also the wounded masculine within women and men, because actually there's quite a lot of women that are more in their masculine than they are in their feminine. And I love this card deck called the White Light Oracle card deck. So I'm just going to ask, sorry, do I have got a card in there? Let me get this card. So what is the guidance of what Divinely Prosper is? So look at that. Oh my God, look at that. How beautiful. So this is Obo dear. I don't know what that is. Number 3. So 3 is the Trinity. 3 is power. 3 is letting go of fear. 3 is the sun, shining like the sun. Number 3. Do not turn away from your path, nor from what you know in your heart to be true. No matter what appears to be, nor what logic may dictate, because that's the other thing about DP, logic and reason has no place inside Divinely Prosper. So one of the key things for women joining Divinely Prosper is you've got to get out of your head, let go of logic and reason, because it has no place inside in DP. Okay? And no place inside in your life. Trust what your heart is telling you. You are safe and protected by spirit. You are spiritually empowered with all you need to manifest your authentic soul path. You have what it takes to connect with the light and live that connection in practical ways which contribute positive energy to our human collective. There you have it. So we are contributing, that was the other thing that came in, that part of Divinely Prosper was creating a love-based culture, right? So this is why it isn't about a one level. Yes, you're going to benefit. You, of course, it got to start with you first, but this is a bigger picture. Divinely Prosper is a bigger picture. It's about the world. It's about creating a world, and it's when you do for yourself, then others can benefit. It's a win-win, and there is nobody left behind. So if this resonates with you and you feel, oh my God, this totally is what I have been looking for. Now you understand why my things haven't maybe worked out, or you understand why you aren't what you feel, where you feel you could be. It's because you haven't been in the right environment. It's because you are being called to say, I am going to be part of this soul contract that I contracted in. And God rewards bravery, God rewards action, and it's a given that the money will come in. It's like it can't not come in, right? And the key then here is that you've got to be willing. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. We were told that. Blessed, we are blessed amongst women in the Hail Mary, right? Blessed art thou who are blessed amongst women. So it's like, there is no such thing as failure. You cannot fail. And also, you have me, because I feel one of the big things is that you benefit by being in Divinely Prosper is my heart. I have such a huge heart. I have my best interests in you. And I have this, it's like I'm being given, I fly over DP and I'm moving women energetically, reaching out saying, you're going into you're hiding, you've gone into your safe place, which is not your safe place. So I'm able to I've got your back. So then you don't have to worry because you're taken care of. And because women, we're taking care of everybody else, but who takes care about the woman? And my sole contract is that I take care of the woman, right? And the conscious man, right? That's my work. So if you would like to be part of Divinely Prosper, all you have to do is send an email to support@gloriatruecolors.com or private message me on Facebook Messenger. It's Marcia O'Regan, Oregan, or on my Instagram, which is Marcia_O'Regan. And I promise to get back to you and we can tune in to see if this is a right fit. At the moment, if you join, you get an amazing gift to a manifesting session with me where I will have you manifesting the investment of Divinely Prosper, which is currently €2,000 plus VAT, or you can cash flow it and avail of the €185 a month for 12 months. So I'll put the link of Divinely Prosper in here to see if it resonates. So you can also connect with the video, with the energy of DP. But this is becoming more and more important, and your presence is being called for. Sending you so much love. Bye.